Hi, and welcome back to It in the British, in the American.
Episode 2, a new one for you.
How's it going?
It's going good. How's it going for you?
All right, except I think that intro sucks that we just did, but I'm
It's
just
all
gonna
right. We're just gonna roll
leave
with it.
in. We're not the best at being prepared for anything.
Ever.
And excuse me if my attention is not like fully invested into this podcast. It's just that our children, our youngest children, are twins who are in their bedroom right now being good because over the last few days they've been pretty bad. So
Yeah, we had to put our camera in facing their bedroom so we could watch them.
The things we see. Yeah.
It was a bit scary.
Crazy.
No
It's crazy.
ghosts, thank God. No ghosts. I did tell Mark that if he did want to do this and he did find something, he was not to tell me unless he was prepared to pack up our house and leave that day because I would not stay here. I would not be like the people in the movies.
The people in the movies are dummies.
They are.
Yeah.
All of the movies, every single movie.
So, episode 2, what is it supposed to be about? What have you got in store for the probably half the audience?
Yeah, we've probably lost some. I hope not, but we'll see. Well, we'll start with this story. So Mark was feeling pretty bad on Friday. He was hurting pretty bad, so he ended up taking a half day from work and just wanted to come home and relax and try to feel better, take his pain pill, try to get some of the pain gone. My weird ass body had other plans and decided that I was going to have some weird rash on my face and my eye was going to start swelling. So we decided to go to the walk-in.
Yeah.
And as we're driving, we see the doctor that delivered our last 3 children drive past us.
Oh.
And I
Yeah.
went, oh, isn't that funny? I bet she's going to the hospital to deliver a baby. And sure enough, we followed her to the hospital. So she gets out of the car and she goes in and
What a nice car, though.
Yeah, it was. It was
You have
really
to-
cute. That
You have
was
to
super
admit
cute.
it was, I was impressed.
Yeah. So, and as we're walking into the walk-in, why did your face do that? What are they doing?
You know, it's only been 3 minutes and 10 seconds. We've already had to cut it off because the kids are being ridiculous up there.
Oh my gosh,
I
it's
just-
never ending. They know that we are watching them. They know this.
But yeah, every night there's still some form of shenanigans. Yeah. Have kids, they said. It would be great. It would be fun.
Oh, it's fun. It's also nerve-wracking.
You wrote me into a life I was not prepared for.
And we both have like the highest level of anxiety. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I picture the weirdest stuff happening to the kids. I'm so scared. This is like irrational. I'm so scared that if they fall down the steps, like their head is going to pop off or their leg is going to like just fall off of their body, even though there's no logical reason that it would.
Before you get rambled and lost into the world of wherever you're going, you just spent a minute talking and you've already gone past the level of subject of what you were talking about how this doctor
had a
went
really nice
inside.
car.
We also went inside,
Yeah.
right? There was one doctor for this entire goddamn place that we were in. And then here's the thing.
Wait.
No.
As we forgot the part about where I said, wouldn't it be ironic if she delivered that baby and left and we were still here?
Let me tell you, irony is a bitch.
It is.
Because when we got out of there, she was gone. Because we spent 4 goddamn hours there. Yeah.
And here's the sad part. I already knew what was wrong with me. I knew I had poison ivy. I've had it before. I knew that's what it was. I knew I needed a steroid shot, but yet I still had to wait 4 hours for the doctor to go, yep, you've got poison ivy. I'm going to give you a steroid shot.
But you know, you tend to look at Google a lot for problems that all of us have, right? And the majority of the time, you're typically right about certain things.
I know, I
but
should be a doctor.
You get lost in this really odd world on Google where everything that you look at leads to some form of death.
It does.
And I don't understand why you always find a way, no matter what it is, to take it down that route.
That's just my head. I don't know.
What's going on?
Please help it
inside
stop.
But anyway, you're
So yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So anyway, she was so super nice. She was apologetic. You know,
Who?
the doctor.
Hold on, before we go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
I just want to say, right, because I think this is important to the story. You always say things are important.
Yeah, they are.
For you women out there, I just want you to understand how bad my wife was drooling over the doctor that actually was the first person.
Oh,
that
the
we saw.
nurse.
Yeah, the nurse. Yeah, it was a dude.
He was a good
and
looking guy.
and Jackie was drooling. Her eyes bulged.
Okay,
right?
and-
Well, one and a half of her eyes bulged because that one was kind of in. So
It is too soon for that.
shut up, Rocky. Right? Let's face it. No, so it was like she's lost the boxing match with her eye. But
It's awful. It's awful. So
Even
here
so,
I am.
even
He's
so,
like looking at me
yeah,
real close,
yeah.
and he's like a good looking guy, and I'm like, oh shit.
yeah,
here
but
I am.
and she's just checking him out. Yeah, you know, that's yeah, sure, all right, that's absolutely fantastic.
So here I
But
am.
if-
I don't.
I bet if he took his mask off, though, he would have looked like fucking Shrek.
Maybe you can believe that if you want, but whatever. I don't.
He was handsome. He was a handsome dude.
He was.
Yeah.
So here I am. I don't leave my house very often. I work from home. So when I am in public,
She talks too much.
oh my gosh, it never stops. Ever stops.
Half of me wonders if the 4 hours was because 3.5 of that was you talking.
So
No, so about my thing, yeah, no, even though you're looking at my face for the problem, let me tell you about my feet and my psoriasis and what my uncle's aunt's friend had that was down there whilst I was, you know, it's just
it
absolutely
just
bonkers.
comes out. I can't even control it. I'm
You
not
are
even kidding.
crazy.
And then so he's like asking all this stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, what's your phone number?" and blah blah blah. So then he leaves, and I look at Mark and I said, "That handsome man just asked me. Did you see how slick that was? How he asked me for my phone number?" And his eyes rolled so far into the back of his head. I am surprised they did not come with a gurney and take him down to the morgue.
Now, let me tell you why I rolled my eyes. It's not because I didn't believe that you were doing your whatever. Like, come on. I'm sitting right there. Do you really think he's asking for your number?
No.
No offense.
Even if you weren't sitting there, he wouldn't be asking for my number.
It's just
I've got funk all over my face, and my eye is weird and goopy.
It's
And I'm
just-
old and fat.
if he was doing it for the wrong reasons and I'm too lazy to get off my rear end and kick his ass, I'll just have to look at him and be like, dude, if I get up, you've lost this battle. Let's not even bother.
So
You
then,
look like you're 12. My foot size is bigger than your age. So
he did look young. He
I
did
will
look young.
I will stomp you out.
It's kind of like now how you know when you're driving down the street and there's somebody pulled up next to you and they look like they're 12, and it's like, why is a child driving? But they're really 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
That's how.
Yeah, sometimes
that's
I
when you know
worry
you're
because
old.
you're going down the road and it's like, Jesus, it's. Oh. Well, I mean, like, where are your parents?
Yes.
Did you murder them? Are they in the trunk? No, and that's not even a funny subject
No,
because
no.
let's no, because we've been watching this Hannibal thing.
Relentless on Discovery Plus. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Watch it for
So-
the second time.
Before we go anywhere with anything else, let's get back to what we were talking about.
Okay. So if you've never met Mark, you would not know this. He is the most impatient person in the world. Like, he has no patience at all. None. Zero zip.
I disagree in some respects.
Yeah, well.
Some things I have the biggest amount of patience in the world, and I'm still holding it together whilst it's happening.
Yeah.
Whilst we're in a hospital,
No.
because there's one doctor in this
Yeah.
entire thing, where we were the last people remaining. It was like when we walked out, what happened? Where did everyone
Well,
go?
it was dark and there was already a baby delivered and the doctor was gone.
Yeah, there was like no one outside. It was like a
No.
new world.
No.
It's crazy.
So the nurse leaves the room and then the doctor comes in, the nurse practitioner comes in, and she's so cute and bubbly and we just hit it off right away. And Mark is like, "Oh my gosh, just please somebody shoot me in the eye with a nail gun. I'm done."
Talk, on, and it just did not stop. And I assure you, this is exactly what happened. It was just eye contact between them two. There was not. I mean, maybe once or twice she might have looked at me to say something, but then the eye contact, because they're too busy fucking babbling. I'm
liked
sorry
her.
about my language, but Jesus.
I really like. So anyway, she's saying, "Okay, yeah, you have poison ivy," which I knew, and she's like, "It is dangerously close to your eye, so we really need to get a steroid in you. So I'm going to give you a, it's like a, I don't know, it's like 2 steroids in one shot. It was a fast acting steroid, and then it was also a long lasting steroid. And then she gave me, or told me to use steroid cream on my face. Now, mind you." Mark's already irritated at this point. And then she says, "Let me just tell you one of the side effects of whatever it is she gave me, the steroid." And she says she might be very irritable for about a week. And I'm pretty sure Mark died just then and there. He was like, "I'm done. I don't want to live any longer."
I have a Stanley flathead screwdriver over here in my hand because as much as I love this woman sitting across from me, my word, has she been a roller coaster of emotions. She's up, she's down, she's crazy.
Oh, it didn't take long to cut in.
She's normal.
No. So, okay, mind you, it's now 9:00 at night. It's after 9:00 at night. We have not had dinner. We're both starving to death. We've got to go to the store to get some Benadryl because I'm also supposed to take Benadryl, which knocks me on my butt. And
Needs to take it earlier.
and so we go to good old Burger King. And we go through the drive-thru and we don't check the bag. And they didn't get our stuff right. So my irritability kicked in.
I've never seen Jackie.
You have to tell this story because I need it from your perspective.
I've never seen Jackie so angry in my life. There's been some stuff that's happened over the years, but geez, she went nuts. So where is the burger?
The lobby was closed. So I couldn't get in. I'm banging on the door. Nobody can hear me. There's a lady in there washing the tables with earphones in, so she can't hear me banging. I'm like waving my arms.
You know, I'd like to think that you've seen the movie The Incredible Hulk. It was like The Incredible Sulk. She was pissed.
I was so mad.
Pissed
And we were
off.
not going to go through the drive-thru again because there was already like 4 cars lined up. So I was like, no, this is not, no. Like enough of our day has been wasted. I'm pissed at this point.
Not bang, 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 bang. Where are they? No, wait. Oh my God, there's no number on the receipt. I'm going to go bang, bang, bang. She was pretty angry.
I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened.
But yeah, no, she went, and that burger came out and right as rain. Just on the
Yeah.
drive home, she just changed back. Everything's fine. Don't worry, like it never happened. And I'm sitting there again, like I do in bed when she asks me a question, confused and dazed as to how she just transitions from being that pissed off to being happy. You know what I mean? One burger changes everything.
It was 2. There were 2 missing. 2 burgers.
Was there? No, there was one.
It was both of your burgers.
Oh my Lord.
It was your burgers.
They
yes.
forgot them.
That's
Oh,
why I
well,
was so angry because it was your burgers. I wouldn't have cared if it was mine.
I should have been the one that was pissed.
I should have.
God damn. I should have gave a shit.
No, but oh my gosh. So I don't ever remember feeling like that much rage in my life. So that irritability kicked in pretty fast. And it's stayed with me.
I'm sorry. I am invested in this, but I am also trying to watch
what
our
are
children.
they doing now?
Did you just happen to hear in the headphone one of the children making noise?
I didn't.
Okay, well I did, and it's Lily.
Oh no.
Currently knees on the bed, and I'm trying to work out if she is looking at the camera to see if she thinks it's real. And as soon as she gets to her feet, I'm gonna have to pause this and go upstairs.
Yeah.
However, until that moment, we can talk.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what else have you got to go with? Because you and I have only been 15 minutes so far.
Oh wow, that's not a lot. Okay. What other stories did we say? We were talking early.
I don't
to
know.
decide.
I wrote.
You have some that you were going to tell.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, so I was talking to my friend Kai, and he asked me to mention a story for him, and I figured I would.
Yeah, and I've never heard this, so this will be the
And
first time of
because
me hearing
I
it.
know that there are people that listen to this that were involved in said, well, actually, they were involved in both things that I'm going to be talking about. So it's kind of, one's fun, one's not, except Kai being Kai makes it fun. So
Who's Kai? Explain who Kai is.
I've known Kai since I was a wee little lad, and we have been friends all this time,
Yeah.
you know, and even in a different country, we still talk as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in 8 years, which is an extreme bummer because
Yeah.
near the end, you know, we were hanging out a lot, you
Yeah.
know, and Kai to me is like a brother. He is, you know, one of my best friends. So I
Yeah.
figured seeing he was, you know, he wanted me to talk about stuff. I figured I would.
Yeah. Okay.
I would like to start off by saying I no longer consume alcohol. So whilst telling this story, I want you to know I'm okay knowing that this is some of the stuff that
Yeah.
had happened in my
Yeah.
past.
Yes.
So we used to go to the bar a lot, the pub, as they would say in Britain, and would do karaoke night. Me, Richard, Kai, Liam, some others. I can't really remember. Kai didn't want to do karaoke, so we put on Tom Jones, Sex Bomb. Off he went, and everybody else followed him. It was great. There's a picture somewhere. I don't know if I have it in my Facebook or if it's in someone else's Facebook, but it was great. But let me tell you another story about Kai. My good buddy Kai and his concern for my well-being, okay? On my birthday, I don't remember which birthday it was. I know we were underage. Well, some of us were. Some of us weren't. And we were at the bar. And I was with my current partner at that time. And a group of guys walked by us. Older gentlemen. I would say they were in their 30s. I was, I don't know, 18 maybe. I don't know. And they were getting mouthy with my girlfriend. I said a couple of things, and the next thing I remember nothing.
Oh no.
I got knocked out. Sparked out cold. Woke up. Blood pouring down my face.
Oh crap.
I'm running down the road to find these guys. I start trying to fight Liam. And then when the cops and the ambulance people turned up, Kai decided it would be a better idea to chat up the woman police officer instead of consoling his friend. And this boy tried and he tried. And, you know,
You gotta love
no,
Kai.
but that's the thing. In the state that I was in, he still managed to bring a smile
Yeah. Oh yeah.
to my face.
Well, that's good.
You know, he is a spectacular human being. So shout out, Kai. I love
Yeah,
you.
we love you, Kai.
You don't even fucking know who he is.
I
You've
do
never met him.
too.
You can't say that you love him if you've never met him.
I've
I have
talked to him, and I am his friend on Facebook.
I have hugged Kai. You have never had the privilege. And Kai,
I haven't, but
Kai
I will
gives
one day.
a great hug.
Does he? Because I love hugs.
I hate hugs.
I know
hate
you
them.
do. I know you do.
I wish hugs were not a thing, right? I wish I could.
No,
I wish
hugs are
I
the best
no.
thing.
Listen, hold on, wait. I wish I could ban hugs unless it is family related.
Well, yeah.
That's it. I don't want anyone else hugging
You don't
me.
even want to hug me.
I don't like hugs. It's just
know.
something about, I don't know. My kids, I hug all the time.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I make sure.
I'm lucky enough to maybe once or twice a year I'll get a really good hug. He's gotten better lately, actually. He really has. I've gotten a few the past couple months.
No, honestly, every time I can, I hug my kids because I
Yeah.
believe that's important to them. With me and my wife, I love you so much, but man, you want hugs all the time, and I'm not that kind of guy.
Because they feel nice.
I love you, and I'll whatever, but no, man, I just hug the kids. It's
I do hug the
satisfying and nice.
kids.
It's nice.
I know. Ava gives really good hugs.
Anyway, story time for you. What about you? What do you have?
Yeah.
Have you got anything? What else do you want to tell to the people in the world?
Well, I don't know. We could tell them about the shirt that you supposedly sent me from across the sea.
No, because that paints me in a light that I think everybody already knew about me. That I'm an asshole.
Yes, he did. No, you're not anymore. You're not anymore.
No, well, look, when me and Jackie first started messaging, and we kind of, whatever, she would send me some love notes and whatnot, and
Yeah, the kids would write him little cards and
and
letters.
it was cute and it was nice.
Yeah.
And I sent her this shirt, right?
Yeah.
And this shirt, let me tell you about this shirt.
Yeah, it's been on quite a journey.
Oh my God. I met Jackie back in 2011. It's now 2021. That
Yeah.
shirt has not turned up. Even though we live in a different house, that shirt has not turned up. It has not found where we are. So it's just an extreme bummer that happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He told me.
I don't even know how that happened. How did that even happen? How did that shirt get lost that way?
I don't know, but
I believe
I bet it doesn't smell like you anymore, like I suggested.
If this person is listening, he knows why I'm saying this, but I blame Dallas.
Everything's Dallas's fault.
I blame Dallas. Screw you, Dallas. I blame you. So, Channel 5 News, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know. Do you have any plans for the week?
Who, me? No,
Yeah.
work, obviously.
Yeah,
That's about
same
it. I
here.
don't do much else.
Well, Lily and Olivia get to start preschool tomorrow. That's exciting.
Oh, so yeah, like for the first time in 5 years, there's going to be silence in this house.
Well, I'll be upstairs working.
I'll get to take a nap
Yeah,
in
but
silence.
Mark will be left unsupervised.
Enter disturb sound of silence. Can't play it. Copyright reasons.
Copyright reasons.
Insert here. Press pause. Just listen to the first part. Come back. Welcome back. If you didn't listen, you just missed out on a golden opportunity.
Yeah, you did. That would have made it perfect.
No, I honestly don't remember the stories we were supposed to tell on this podcast.
Oh, I know it because we talked about them all day.
No, it's not even that, right? It's just that our lives involve so much. These
oh my
kids,
gosh.
these kids keep us on our toes 24/7.
Yeah, they do.
And each time you tell them something not to do, they find something new not to do, and it is more dangerous than the thing that they found before.
Yeah, like last night. Okay, so last night was the first night that we had the camera in their room. And I don't know if maybe they didn't take us seriously. I'm not quite sure. But at one point, we're watching TV and the monitor to the camera is over to the side of the TV. So all of a sudden the girls are like standing on their beds, throwing stuff back and forth, teetering over the edge.
And the reason the camera went in there?
Oh, is because the night before they decided to walk on the ledge of the bed.
Using it as balance beams.
Yes.
Holding onto the wall.
Yes. Now they have
It's about a 3 foot distance from there to there.
They have a triple bunk bed, but it can be made into 3 separate beds. So
They have the separate beds.
They're not ready for the triple bunk bed yet.
I don't
clearly.
even think they're ready for the single beds. And like my
don't
mum
think they
suggested,
are
they need to
either.
go back into cots.
They do. It's so.
Remember that dog cage we used to have? There you go.
I'll have to post a picture. What I'll do is I'll have to take a picture in their room and I'll have to draw little stick figures of what they were doing and post that on our Facebook page because Mark caught them doing this and it scared the crap out of us. So we're like, okay,
I also just want to stop you for a second and dedicate this 25th minute to Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
And I'll tell you why I'm going to dedicate it to her, because she got butthurt that she was not really anything on the first podcast. So let me tell you about this lady.
She's amazing.
She's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is the girl's godmother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that welcome home sign sitting in this room.
Yes, we'll have to take a picture
And I
of
just
that.
want you to know, it has followed each room that has meant something the most to me.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't tell you about this friendship, then I want you to just realize that this podcast's not for you.
Yeah, we do. The welcome home Mark sign. That is, so when I was hiding behind the bush at the airport talking on the phone to Jen and Kelsey, they also wrote, it's so amazing. They also wrote welcome home Mark on this big piece of cardboard and stuck it at our house. So when we arrived home, that is the first thing that Mark saw. And I thought that was amazing of them. And it just really was. It was a good feeling.
I appreciated it the first moment I saw it, and I still do to this very day.
Yeah, made him feel very welcomed
So
by
thanks.
people that I care for.
So now that's 1 minute and 20 seconds dedicated to you. We can move on
Yes.
and discuss bigger,
yeah. So anyway,
not bigger things.
no
Things
no,
on
no.
par, Kelsey. Things on par.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to learn. Yeah. I'm going to have to do something to show you guys what they were doing. But anyway, so last night they were throwing stuff back and forth to each other.
And then Lily's trying to grab onto the string in the middle of the room from her bed,
my
and you can
gosh.
see she's teetering, and then you can see the moment they hide in their beds.
Yeah. It's because I yelled at her. I yelled.
They ran and jumped and hid.
Oh my gosh. It was just like, it's just because my anxiety again, I'm afraid their head's going to pop off if they fall. so that's what I'm picturing. And Mark is very slowly like going up the stairs to try to catch them.
Well, I can't really,
I know,
because
because they'll hear him. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to fall. I was scared to death. So this is what we deal with every night. And it's just no wonder why we have anxiety. I just,
Gonna be two hell of a gymnasts, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lily is, oh my gosh, that
Fearless.
child is strong.
Fearless.
She is strong. She
Pro-
is
I'd
fearless.
probably lose to her in an arm wrestling
She
match.
would.
No, she is freakishly strong. Sometimes I when I pick her up, she is pretty strong.
Yeah. I'm the sulk and she's the Hulk.
Seems like the strongest sperm won with her.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
Yeah. Good for me. Good for you too.
At least we know we'll always be protected with Lily living here. Good for Paul Rudd.
Hey, like why? What? You're an asshole.
We still need to find those original snippets.
Well, I don't feel like I want to anymore because you bring him up too much. Starting to worry.
Don't go through my search history.
Who do you think about in bed? No wonder this marriage has survived as long as it has, because you've just imagined me as Paul Rudd. That's why I shaved off my hair, because I didn't want to resemble him no more. I figured Paul Rudd does not have a shaved head. If I do that, she'll look at
Is
me and
that why
go,
you
damn,
did
I can't
that?
fantasize about him anymore. So
I mean, I can always close my eyes.
I tell you what, though, wearing these headphones without the hair makes me feel super weird.
Does it? Does it hurt your head?
A little bit. It
Does
hurts
it?
my ears more, and I can feel the breeze on my
You
head.
did have a lot of hair. It was a lot.
Yeah, but I like my hair.
Yeah.
But now, I don't know who you're going to think of, but it can't be Paul Rudd because I'm a beautiful bald guy.
Ava says,
I look like have you ever seen Toy Story, the first one?
are you asking me? We've watched it together, so yeah.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, you remember Under the Bed?
Yes,
and it
yes,
came
the
out.
doll.
That's how I feel like I look with this hairstyle
I
and
mean,
this thing
a
on my
little
head.
bit. It is
I
very
just-
short like
it
that.
just, if I had your eye, I think it would be a
So
perfect
you're
match.
Such an asshole.
That's what you get for being mean.
Anyway, Ava told me tonight that she wants a haircut again. It's getting too long, but
I was there.
she wants it cut like you. I don't know.
Again,
how to
I was
explain
there.
that.
I tried my hardest not to be involved in that conversation.
I know you didn't
I-
even say a word.
I wanted
Why
you
is
to
that?
because I wanted you to be like, women. Well, I assume women like their hair long.
Well,
right?
yeah.
so they can style it and do whatever they want with it.
Yeah.
I see now. I haven't had the privilege of having my hair like that to know how it
It's
is to
hot.
style. So
It's hot,
I couldn't
especially in
imagine
the summer.
I couldn't imagine going from having a lot of hair to not. I mean, I know there are
No.
people that absolutely have to.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, and I get that. But
Yeah, no, I can't imagine shaving my head bald. I would not be a pretty bald woman at all.
I'd still love you so much.
We
that
just have
it
to go
would-
wig shopping.
What is that?
Wig.
Oh, wig shopping.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I could try on all kinds of different hairstyles. Put some pretty pictures in your head there, or just the opposite.
No, I'm thinking, you just be like, where's Jackie in the store? Which wig is she wearing today? Excuse me. Are you my wife? What about you? Jackie? Fall if you turn round. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just wear a cap and we'll be fine.
Okay.
Just I'll wear a cap, you wear a cap, we'll keep our hair bald and we'll be fine.
All
It'll
right.
be
All right.
all good in the hood.
All good in the hood.
So whilst talking about whatever we're talking about,
Yeah.
well, Ava was a part of that somewhere.
Yeah.
Talk about the story you want to talk about with her clothes.
Oh, she is hilarious. Okay, so, well, at least last year. She's not so much this year, but last year she was and the previous year. So, all through preschool, she was very much about showing off her outfits to her teachers. Every morning when I would drop her off at school, it was, look at my shoes, look at my skirt, look at my jacket, look at my book bag, look at my bow in my hair, everything. She always had to point something out. It was the cutest thing ever. And then she would do it in public. We'd be walking through the grocery store. First of all, she would always introduce us to every person we walked past. This is my mom. This is dad. This is Olivia. This is my brother, Lily.
I remember that.
It was hilarious.
Doesn't matter who it is, it's my brother Lily.
Yeah. So we've started calling Lily Larry on occasion.
And then what caught us by surprise is when I said, Lily, come here. And she said, my name's not Lily. It's Larry. It caught me so off guard, and her face,
Lily
her
is something
smile.
else. Oh, she's hilarious.
And yeah, no, she's a bundle. Anyway, go on. As you were saying.
So we're waiting in line, and the lady in front of us has a lot of stuff. So of course Ava has to start talking to her and point out everything she's wearing. Look at my bow, and look at my shirt. It's new and it's got cups on it or something. I don't remember what it had on it. And look at my dress. And then look at my shoes. And then she took her shoes off. Look at my socks. And then she goes, look at my panties, and starts to pull her skirt down. And we had to stop her. And I'm like, Ava, you can't do that. Like, kids, man, they are so innocent. It is scary how innocent they are.
I apologize. I wasn't ignoring you. I was just looking at the cameras and watching the children to make sure they're still.
I know.
And it's 8:00, and we're half an hour in, and I've got Jared on a podcast in half an hour too, and he tends to turn up 15 minutes early.
Yeah,
so
we might have to finish this after he leaves.
Tonight, yeah, maybe. So this might have to be like, hey, we're recording now, then we're recording later too.
Yeah.
So we'll bore you now, we'll bore you later, and I hope you stick around so far.
Yeah.
The whole 3 that I predicted in the first episode. I hope you came back. Thank you. 60 people may have liked it, but they don't want to listen. They're just trying to support you and being kind by just liking your page. I hope you're listening.
They are, because they're telling me they're listening, and they're giving me the colors that we only did on the one episode. What color today?
Infrared.
Yeah, I like that.
Because, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm only whispering because I want people to be gripped by this.
Oh, I'm gripped.
One of you suggested this to me.
Yeah, you did.
This is going to show which one of you it is. And if you don't listen, well, there's not much I can do about it. I mean, we do live in 2 different countries now, so.
I mean, you will hurt his feelings.
I'll knock your other leg off, brother. That'll tell you who it is, and then I guess the friends of mine that listen will know who it is too. I'm sorry, man. You know I love you so much. No, he was. We also are extremely good friends. He was one of those people that I met and I was instantly, drawn to because he wasn't like everyone else I'd met. He was so normal. And I know that sounds stupid, but I did not meet many normal people back home. I met a lot of me. And as much as I thought I was normal, I really weren't. I was kind of a dick. You know
He
what I
really
mean?
was.
But this guy, super awesome, took me to meet his family. Awesome family. It's hell, you're friends with his mum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool. She is so cool. The whole entire family's awesome. But no, we worked together at the Royal Forest, and then we ended up working at the Olympics together.
Yeah.
And then I jumped ship and joined his job, the competition. And then, yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned Olympics. You worked for the Olympics. You want to talk about that? Because that's pretty cool.
I don't really, but I will.
Yeah.
I worked at the Olympics.
Yeah.
I was part of I can't say it now because if he's listening, right, he's got to figure out who he is.
He knows who he is.
I hope he knows who he is
When
because
you
I
said the leg thing.
yeah, man, I know that. No, that was kind of mean. I know.
You know what? He has a sense of humor about it.
So 36 minutes in, and I had to stop this podcast because unfortunately we had to keep stopping and starting this podcast because not only do we have to edit as we go because some of the things we say are kind of dumb. We ran well over what we were supposed to, and I had to do my other podcast with Jared. Shout out The Untrue Podcast with at Jared Cooksey at The Untrue Podcast, whatever. I don't promote it at all.
No, he's bad about that.
I'm also not going to be promoting this one either.
No, he's bad about that too.
And let me tell you why, right? And this is a very important fact. Quite honestly, I do not like anything to do with myself because, again, I think we spoke about this in like 1.5, the add-on.
Yeah.
Self-confidence, blah, blah, blah. But like I told Jared, like I explained last episode, I'm here to make you funny. I'm here to make you famous. Okay? I'm just like, I'm like the donkey and you sit on me.
I'm Shrek.
No, you sit on me and I take you where you need to go.
I just thought his donkey made Shrek funny. So.
I'm trying to launch you into the stratosphere.
Well, whatever works.
So
I have faith in you that you can do that.
you're welcome for trying to make you famous.
With your good looks.
They can't see.
No, but I post
If they could
pictures
see,
of you.
No, but anyway, moving on quite swiftly.
Moving on.
We left off taking the Mickey out of my friend. And I apologize because my friend's awesome.
Yeah.
He is so
Seems
cool.
like a
And
nice
he
guy.
knows for a fact that was a joke.
Oh, yeah, he does. He does his own jokes about it.
So let's. What else can we talk about?
Oh, what else?
There's a lot. I mean, we've had a
it's
lot of
just-
stuff go on in our lives. I mean, from not even just being here together. You know what I mean? Like way back when, there were so
Yeah.
many stories that we could tell, and there were so many shows that we can put them into. It's just trying to find the best kind of way to do it. 'Cause,
Yeah, we need to be more organized.
Well, no, Jared said one of the things he liked is when he sat down over there was your notebook.
I heard him say that.
And he jotted down some ideas too.
Oh, well, good.
And it was one idea, and I don't remember it, but
Yeah.
cool.
Well, good.
No, it was actually a really fun show, and you should go and listen to it.
I will.
I mean, you and everyone else.
Well, yeah, I will.
It's
Every
not.
Monday.
It's not like this. This
No.
is different. Like me and you, we share a lot of laughs. Me
Yeah.
and Jared, we can dive into some very
Serious stuff. Yeah.
conversations. Like the episode we just did was about 9/11.
yeah.
Not from start to finish. We had some opinions.
Yeah.
Thoughts about when it happened back then,
Yeah.
and now and so on. And I told him to watch that show.
Yeah. We watched a
Spoke about that
documentary on
Hannibal girl
Netflix.
as well.
Oh yeah, back to that. Let's talk about that again because we talked about that earlier, and then we went. As always, we went off track.
I am so excited to watch.
We have
the
one more
last,
episode
I know,
left,
I know
yeah.
we do, and I'm very excited for it because
Yeah.
even though you've seen it,
Yeah.
and I probably like a dumbass, like I told Jared, I probably said I don't want to watch it.
You did.
But that first episode twist, it just
It
did
just
me.
gripped
it did me
you,
in,
yeah.
and now I'm just like, wow, this is only down the road. This is crazy.
Yes, that's the scary thing. Is like it's just wow. Like you just can't even believe it that something around our area like that happened. It's just crazy.
So we're about to hit the 40th minute. I think, just like I dedicated it earlier to Kelsey, a particular segment,
yeah.
you should give some shout outs to the people you know for a fact who definitely listen to you right now.
Well, Devin and Destiny.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know if Devin's listened yet. He hasn't said anything. Destiny did share it on her Facebook. Anne, she will listen. Her and her husband both listen and thought they were great.
Yeah.
Obviously the Macomb crew, Jerry,
Yeah,
Brandon, and
I've
Julie.
heard about you people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep my pants on, but thank you. I appreciate
You might
your
keep
comments.
your pants on, but I don't know about Brandon.
Well, if you're lucky enough, Brandon, maybe I'll dedicate one segment to me not knowing you. It's
You guys will have
maybe
to
I
meet.
can walk you down how to become friends with me. I think that
Yeah.
would be the easiest way to deal with this.
Yeah.
I'm very unapproachable.
He is. He is. But it's not
I-
because he doesn't like you. It's just because he doesn't like anybody.
No, that is not at all what
It's
it is.
anxiety.
I have awful social anxiety. It is what it is.
Come to find out, we just learned that's a part of your diagnosis.
Yes.
Yeah,
my
your
fibromyalgia.
fibromyalgia. Yeah, anxiety.
Yeah, actually, I want to shout out my buddy Liam, the one who's having a baby
Yeah.
very soon with Chloe. I don't know if she listens, but shout out to you both. Actually, shout out to all three of you. Haha.
Yeah.
No, he sent me a photo today, and it really surprised me because I wouldn't have expected him to go out of his way to do this for me. Just like my friend at work does.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants his name on here, but he sends me stuff too, which I
Yeah.
really appreciate.
No, that's awesome.
But he sent it and I read it, and it is the most relatable thing that I have read from start to finish that makes absolute sense to me.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
everything that is in there is either happening or has happened, and
Yeah.
and it sucks to know what's coming. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we just need to,
you kind of just made it depressing.
It did.
So
It
I
did.
think
So let's get it back upbeat again.
let's talk back to Brandon's own segment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe 2.5 can just be all about Brandon.
There we go.
Yeah, because I've heard like 0 stories. No, that's not true. I've heard a couple, but I don't really pay attention.
I
And-
start talking and
'cause
his eyes glaze over.
We were talking about how I'm unapproachable. I
Yeah.
do. I mean mug. I make sure that I have an angry look on my face so that people leave me alone. I'm a very peaceful person. I just want to get
is.
along with what I am doing.
Yeah. He's,
You know, I make friends. I like to talk, and when you get to know me, I'm a very nice person. On the outside, I pretend like I'm hard, but on the inside, I'm just soft like a cuddly teddy bear.
He
So-
is. Just don't hug him. He doesn't like that.
No, please don't. I will. That same Stanley flathead that I have prepared for.
Why do you have that over there?
Because I was doing something. I just don't remember what I was
Okay.
doing with it.
Okay.
I've got the screws in here. I was probably screwing. I don't know. It's been in here a while. It's been
Has
on this
it?
table for a while. I mean, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't know. I probably went to open that door over there. Opened it up with this. Brought it in here like a dummy and just left it here.
Our stupid broken door.
So there we are. So now that we've done some shout outs.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I should shout out a couple more people. But
Yeah. Yeah.
shout out
Kelsey.
everybody. How about
Yeah.
that? Shout out everybody.
Everybody.
that I know who listens, shout out, and I give you a thumbs up for being here for episode 2, even though we've done 3 kind of these.
Well, our 30-minute it's only half, so that only gets a half.
Yeah, I don't
episode.
think it was funny though. The problem was it sounded a little too serious. I think
That
I
is
think
because it
our-
took us 25 times to get to that, which is why Jerry has requested unedited version.
Well, the problem is I've got a lot of segments on here because we've had to stop.
I know.
I
It's
don't-
hard
and-
sometimes.
And some of those things that we say.
Yeah, some of
Let
it's
me
like,
tell ya.
okay, yeah, let's take that out.
I know my mum wants to listen to this.
Yeah.
And I'm very respectful when it comes to my mother.
yeah.
I don't swear in front of her.
No.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids swearing as well.
Yeah.
But
Sorry about
each-
that there.
Each to their own. But I will try my hardest to do an unedited version next time, just for you.
Yeah.
Episode 3, Jerry. Oh,
there you go. I like that.
no,
Yeah.
we can't have her as the title. She'll be like, that's kind of creepy. I'll be like, I know, that's Jackie. No, but I think the money in what you're trying to do with this podcast is in comedy.
Yeah.
Because you are both kinds of funny. You're,
I don't know what that
you're
means.
laugh with funny, but you're also very laugh at funny.
Yeah.
You do a lot of things that I'm like, why did you do that?
I don't know.
However, you did it in such a way that you made it elegant, even though it's stupid. It's like, I don't know how you got
I
there, but
have
cool.
good ideas. I just don't know how to do them.
I mean, for instance, we can talk about the amount of times that me and Drew have nearly gotten divorced over trying to put furniture together.
Oh my gosh.
Because
It's
Jackie's
awful.
wrong. Let me tell you,
No.
Jackie's wrong. I like to, as soon as I open that box, I get them instructions.
No, he
and I
does
pick them
not.
up,
He
and
does
I look
not.
at them and I go, man,
That is not right at
this
all.
looks
Nope.
like it's going to be a piece of cake. So I start doing it, and then I realize, man, I've been off more than I can chew.
Yeah. No, he doesn't even look at the instructions. He just starts putting stuff together.
Let me tell you why, because I know how to do it.
Yeah, no.
And then you know what
And
happens?
then it gets put together wrong.
Jackie comes along with those instructions,
Yeah.
and she goes,
That's wrong.
hey, you see that right there? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, you're doing it wrong because you're a dummy. And I'm like, well, why would you bring that up? And she said, well, if you would just read the instructions, maybe you'd get to where you're going faster. And that's what starts it, because she says something.
Well, I mean, but it's true.
Here's the thing, right? I might have been doing it wrong, but at least I was trying. You know what I mean? You don't even give me credit for trying. You know what I mean?
But we need furniture that's sturdy and put together correctly.
Oh,
That's
really?
not-
Oh, really? Let's talk about the stuff that you and Devon have put together that seems to not ever really tend to hold up. You know what I
Well, anyway, let's move on.
mean? Sure. If you want to, no, that's absolutely fine.
No, we are not good at putting furniture together at all.
No, but the last few times that we've attempted to do stuff together.
Yeah, when we did the twins' beds, it
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
Grandpa Bob. Thank you for
Yeah, happy
getting
birthday
that
to
for,
them,
for the
and-
children.
yeah,
so
and-
now they can sleep in
and-
those beds for years to come.
Yeah, for the rest of their life. Actually, they're full size beds. So-
I'm really sorry. I had to pause again. I don't know what's going on with me, but I had to sneeze. That's what's happened. However, I was trying to warn Jackie by giving her a wave, but unfortunately
can't
she can't
see
see me
his
from behind
hands
the
at
desk.
all. All
And
I
here's
see
the
is
problem.
his head.
Here's the problem. She says she knows everything, right? And if she knew that I was waving, she
I
would have
didn't.
stopped, and then I could have done my sneeze in peace. But no, she just had to continue talking because that's what she's best at.
Which, by the way, I now realize how awful that is, because that is how Ava has been the past 2 days.
I did make that comment to you.
You did,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah. It's a
And
lot. It's a lot.
I love you talking. It's actually one of the best parts of my day when we're together.
Yeah.
But sometimes,
It just doesn't stop.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, if diarrhea could ever come out of a different hole. That's
It'd
what it would
out
be.
my mouth, I know, but you should see the inside of my head, because I only say a portion of what is in there. So just imagine.
It's a good thing that I go to work for 8 hours a day then.
Yeah.
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 Thank
That's
you, Job, for
Yes.
making sure that I actually, my brain
And then
survives a little
we
bit.
sleep about 6. So, and then I'm at work.
We
you know.
sleep about 6.
Yeah, about 6 hours a night. So
Oh,
that's
no, I don't. You do. You probably sleep more. You get to sleep better than I do.
according to my watch, I only sleep about 6
Bull
hours.
crap, because as soon
I
as
will
we're in
show
that bed,
you.
your eyes are just gone, and then you're gone. And then I'm like, man. And I know we've spoken about this too, but it's every night. And it don't matter. I mean, today, what is today? Today is
Sunday.
9/12, right? And it's happened for the last 8 years. It don't matter.
just-
This is
no.
just who you are.
And the past 2 nights, I've had to take Benadryl because of this stupid poison ivy. So then I'm like halfway asleep walking up the stairs.
Now we had to switch sides to the beds to see if that would work. I mean, it's
Yeah.
done better. I feel
Well,
like I'm
yeah.
a little more rested. Problem is, I still have the pain. I was hoping that would kind of,
I think
disappear.
we need a new mattress. I really do.
Well, I think you keep on dreaming because I don't make that kind of money. Maybe what you need to do is start adding sponsorships to this, because as soon as you add a sponsorship, because we now finally, thanks to you guys, have over 50 plays, which has unlocked that sponsorship. You just have to
Yeah.
finish off that part.
I don't know how to do. Oh, that's right. I got to put it. Okay. Yeah. I'll do
And I
that.
know we're only into episode 2, but considering Jared and I, which I found out today, we have a combined play in we just put out the 17th episode. So
Yeah.
if you exclude that, over 400 plays.
Oh, wow. I did not realize that.
I did
That's
not know that
awesome.
either.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
wow,
great.
I am blown away.
Yeah.
He kind of just brushed it off.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Because he
I mean,
doesn't
to
really
me, that's-
promote it anymore, does he? Does
He didn't
share
this
it on
week.
his
He didn't
Facebook?
this
Yeah.
week. And that's, I mean, and I should do a better job. I should promote things
You
too.
should.
I just, I'm kind of lazy.
See, and I'm an overachiever because I've already got us like an Instagram and a Twitter.
But anyway,
and
no,
all
even though
that,
it's
so.
episode 2, considering Jared and I are that far, I believe you and I could be that far. So I'd
Yeah.
like to think that because there's an option on the thing. I don't know if you guys know any of this. I don't know if you do any of this, but we can have subscribers, which is
that's
kind of cool.
Yeah.
So for extra content during the week, for a low fee. What was it the WWE used to say? Low fee at $9.99. You get to have all this entertainment right at your very feet. And so.
And they sucked us right in, didn't they?
But I think we need to find a way to make sure like we can do it in audio, because I think like not in audio, in video. I think us doing it
Yeah.
in video would be fun.
I think so too. I just need to get over my.
I think we should be like,
we need some different lighting and angles or something.
no, I've already sussed that out. Right?
Okay.
You don't like how you look. I don't like how I look. We
Yeah.
should be like Slipknot and wear masks.
And so I don't know that I could do that.
Come on, think about it. Right? We could be like,
we could.
it would be the best thing that we've ever done.
You know,
right?
I honestly, I think so.
Because I feel like wearing a mask, you can pretend to be someone, and we can create awesome content and make jackasses of ourselves.
How would our voices
then-
sound though? Would you be okay with the sound of us being muffled in a mask?
Why would it be muffled in the mask? You'd have a part in the mask where you cut out like Slipknot did, like Corey Taylor, and then you have a hole there and you talk.
Okay.
Kinda
okay,
like-
Halloween's coming up, so we
kinda
gotta go
like
to the
you-
Halloween store.
Anyway, as I was saying,
want some
we
scary
should
masks.
take a poll. Right?
Yeah.
For the people that listen.
Yeah.
Right?
What would you- what kind of mask would you like
that-
to see?
No, that's not even what I'm going to ask.
Oh, okay.
Right? Please don't. Hey, listen. Right?
See, there it goes again.
I know-
Diary of the mouth.
I know Adam told me I should let you finish a story or two,
Hey, Adam.
but we should take a poll to see if people would want to see a video with us in it that has us wearing masks, or if they'd prefer to see us as we are.
I'm just warning you. I don't leave the house. I don't get pretty for nobody.
And I just want you to know about this poll before you even enter it.
I don't even know how to put a poll on.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to these
Okay.
wonderful listeners.
Yeah, we love you.
Even if you say that you want to see a natural video of us, if you even decide that's the thing you want to tell Jacqueline or myself, please understand, your vote does not count.
And
You
natural.
are voting for an empty vote. It doesn't exist, right? Because I've already decided, and I think Jackie is in complete agreement with
We're
me
doing masks.
that masks needs to be a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't, I mean, okay, fine. Yeah, maybe we'll go with your idea. What kind of masks?
Yeah.
Scary, funny.
You know what? I'm going to go on
Childlike.
eBay
I don't-
and see
I
if
don't
I can
even-
find like a bunch of
No,
masks.
no, you got to let them tell you.
I
We've got a week.
know,
We've got a
but-
week to do this poll. Right?
Okay.
So, what kind of masks should we wear? Should we wear scary, happy, whatever? We could be the new Mike Myers and Jason. No, Mike Myers and Jason.
Yeah.
I think it could be fun.
Oh, I think so
doing
too.
a video of us. But then, I mean, like, obviously, we'd have to do some form of entertainment. It couldn't just be us talking. I feel like if it was just
No.
me and you, maybe what was her name? Tova. When I used to follow her, I don't follow her
Yeah.
no more because she kind of
Oh.
got annoying. And I'd like to be kind of like not that annoying. But she did funny things.
Yeah.
You know, her and
Okay.
her
So
husband.
I follow. Yeah. I follow.
Oh, you know who's killing it, Jackie? I'm
Who?
sorry I interrupted
That's
you,
okay.
as I always seem to do.
That's okay. I do the same to you.
The Australian lady, or wherever she
Australian
is,
lady.
and her husband's British, and they had a child.
Yeah. Oh,
Her,
I follow
right?
them. Yes.
they've
they're
already
great.
they've already beat us to the punch.
Yeah.
because they can tell jokes that we can't
Yeah.
because they've already stole them. We thought about these ideas a long time ago.
We did. Okay, so
Copyright.
I follow Jugglin' the Jenkins. She's hilarious, and her sister like to play games. So it's like questions, like it's like an actual game that you buy and you pick a thing. It's kind of like that game we played that one night, and you ask
Not
each
hide the sausage.
no, not that night. But no, and then you ask each other's questions. Yeah, and it's just like on the spot you have to answer it. We should do something like that. I think that would be great. Or you have to do like it makes you do stuff on the card. I'll find it.
This sounds like a game I already have heard. Maybe it's a little different. So you're basically saying that you have to ask someone something and they have to do it.
Yeah, it's a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, when I was a young boy, my father didn't take me to the city, so I had to make friends with some really cool people, and we would play a game. Now, just understand, I want to paint the scene for you because you guys probably think I was just out hanging with girls and whatever, because these are the stories that people have told. Let me tell you how it really went on a Friday night, people, because I think you're going to be a little bit astonished.
I'm ready.
When I was in college, I met my friend Joe, right? And I'd actually technically really met Joe beforehand when I was helping him and Liam in their band in their school. So I met them one time through a friend called Sam. He joined college. We became friends. Friday nights around Joe's house became a thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of dudes, a lot of dicks, a lot of male penises. There are some stories that I could tell you which do involve male penises. Now, it's not anything rude or weird or doesn't go anywhere it shouldn't, but there is some nude things that happen that are awesomely funny. And to the people of you that listen, that know what I am talking about, if you're okay with me telling those kind of stories, let me know because I'd love to, because some of those are so awesome.
I'd like to hear them.
But we would play a game called Would You Rather?
It's not like that at all.
Yeah,
but,
because
but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Or it's not Truth or Dare. 21 something, and you basically you sit in a circle, you count the numbers, and whoever goes on 21 either has to tell the truth or they have to do a dare.
Oh, I always have to tell the truth. I can't do dares.
You don't have an option. You have to, otherwise, motherfucker, go home.
I'd have to tell the truth. Don't
do that pussy stuff. Go home because you're not welcome. No, I'm kidding. Everyone participated, and I wouldn't do dares. I'd always do the truth.
Yeah, I'm not confident enough to do the dares.
So in your face, people who thought I was out hanging with chicks and banging chicks, I was around Joe's house.
Yeah,
I have lots and 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 lots of pictures that I can show you. So sorry for that. Apologies for whatever picture you got painted, but I just knocked you out the park. But thank you for sticking around for the show.
How long do we got?
2 minutes.
Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah. I wanted you to end with the one story.
Sometimes I know what you're talking about. Sometimes I don't. Why are you? Oh, no, we shouldn't finish with that.
No.
I think we should lead in with that.
Next week.
Because we can find a
we'll
metaphor
have to. I have
to
a
use
picture
it
or something. Okay, we'll do something. Yeah, okay. That'll work.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever.
So just look forward to that next week.
Thank you, Jerry, for making it through the entire show when everyone else didn't bother.
Jerry.
Do you know that was a really good show?
It was.
So if that was a really good show, I'm sure me and you will really get on. So,
yeah.
Hopefully one day, maybe in the future.
We can all meet.
No, probably not, because I have really bad social anxiety.
He does.
I've already explained. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Jerry does too, though.
Doesn't matter. That's cool. Well, what's up, Jerry? Thank you for sticking around.
Yeah.
We love talking to one another, but I feel like this is more fun because being able to do this across the room from you, I think is, I think we should do a Truth or Dare game next time.
I think we should too. We'll do something fun.
We should. Next time we should wear clothes too.
Next time we will.
That'll help. It's kind of cold.
Is that what it is?
Jared wasn't happy about it. Especially when I told him if he wanted to stay, he had to do it too.
Is that why he was blushing when he left?
I was going to say, imagine my surprise when he took his clothes off.
And you stepped out from behind the desk with pants on.
Okay. It's been a pleasure.
Bye, guys.
Until next time. And remember, I'd like to always make sure we leave with something
Yeah.
that you can think about, okay?
Okay.
Please, don't drink and drive.
No, please don't. That's not cool at all.
Good night.
Bye.